Yo, what's good, y'all? It's Caintsay. I'm back again with another video. I know it's a different background. I just recorded this video already and the file got messed up, so this is my second take, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Not a big deal, you know what I'm saying? I have fun making these, so I'm not tripping. But if y'all new to the channel, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit subscribe, go check out my other videos out. You know what I'm saying? I've been grinding, dropping videos all day, every day, so you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all just hit that subscribe button. But anyway, you know what I'm saying, this story gonna be about my worst ever trip, my worst shroom trip ever. Basically a bad trip, my first ever bad trip. That's what I'm gonna call the video. So without further ado, let's get right into it. You know what I'm saying? I don't smoke in my house, so I just got the, Benjamin and also the Nickington. So cheers. Anyway, so basically we're gonna go back to when I was about like 16 or something, 17 or some shit like that. So, you know what I'm saying, I go to work, I get off work, you know what I'm saying, I got my bread ready, and I hit up the plug, you know what I'm saying, I'm like, let me check the menu. So, ever since the menu, you know, I'm like a kid in the candy store, you know, I'm just going through, like, what am I gonna get today? You know what I'm saying? I come across the, for some reason, it's a weird combo, but somehow I end up getting my hands on some Dilaudus, ketamine, and a mushroom chocolate bar. Now, y'all remember this story's about the bad trip, so this is where the mushroom chocolate bar comes into play. Remember that. So, you know what I'm saying, I get off work with my pops, and I was working with tree work with him at the time. So we stop off at a bar, you know what I'm saying, we got the bar, we having a couple drinks, you know what I mean, and I pull out the Lotus. You know, my dad's like, oh shit, let me get one of those. So he throws me 15 bucks. I give him one. I'm thinking it's not a big deal, yada yada, you feel me? So I hit up my boy Cameron. I'm like, yo bro, pull up, I got some K, you know what I mean? Trying to, I'm sharing with the bro. He's with the we're gonna call him I, the homie I. That's not his real name, by the way. But so Camo pulls up with the homie I to the bar, you feel me? So me and my dad have been at the bar already, having a few drinks. We popped a Dilaudid. It hits finally. That's the first time I ever took a Dilaudid. I've had like perks, like 10s, hydros, all that. That Dilaudid hit like a train, man. I'm telling you, like, I was floating like a motherfucker. I look over at my pops, bro. He's falling all over the floor and shit. I'm like, no, like, I can't have to babysit this nigga. So I'm trying to pull him out the bar. Dude's falling all over the parking lot and shit, embarrassing. Like, I see Camo and the homie I pull up. They witnessing me trying to carry my dad. He's falling down everywhere. I'm like, man. I put him in the truck. I'm like, stay there like a dog. Like, good boy, nigga, stay. And I shut the door and I'm like, I leave him in there. I'm like, finally. So I open the whip with Camo, you know what I'm saying? I get in the whip with them. It's the homie I and Camo. I'm like, yo, it's good, you know what I'm saying? I pull out the K. They like, oh shit, let me get some of that, bro. I'm like, of course. I pull the key out, we all start taking bumps, we sharing the key around, passing it around, you know what I'm saying? At this point, everything's good. We all feeling good, we lit. That motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Taking a few bumps of K, you know what I mean? Feeling good in that bit. Probably spark a blunt or so, you know what I'm saying? We just all having a good time. Somewhere down the line, I show them the chocolate bar out my pocket. They're like, yo, that shit looks dope. That shit looks dope. They're like, that shit's so cool, you know what I'm saying? Like, let us know how that shit feels. I'm like, bet I got y'all. And we're smoking in the load. I'm like, hey, let me connect to the aux. At this time I was making music on SoundCloud, just for fun, you know what I mean? Nothing too serious, but I start playing some of my music on the aux, and they're like, bro, hyping me up, because they my homies, like, that shit's not bad, but it's just tough. Like, I'm like, I can teach y'all how to make it if you want. They're like, bet, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, shit, we threw there. I was like, we can make a whole night of it. I'll share the chocolate bar with y'all, but let's have a good time, you know what I'm saying? So we're like, bet, sounds like a plan. You know what I mean? So I tell him to follow me, I get in the load. I have to, whip my OG on because he's out of it still, bro. It's just like in the freaking passenger seat out, bro. So I let him do his thing. I don't want to bother him, We get to driving, we get back to the crib. I, walk up to his room. I think he just goes to bed. So we're inside my room, you know, I got the chocolate bar, I busted out. You know what I'm saying? This is where things start to go left, you know what I mean? We whip out the chocolate bar, take a few more bumps of K, you know what I'm saying? Everything's good. You know, I break it up into even parts. You know, it's 3 of us. I got 3 even parts. This chocolate bar is insanely good. I don't know if y'all ever heard of them polka dot bars. I don't know if it's real shrooms or if it's the research chemical ones that got 5-AML DMT. I'm not too smart on none of that, but I've taken them before. It's not my first time I've taken the chocolate bar, so I know that they're strong and I know it's good. So I warned them about that, you know. I know me and Camo straight because, you know, this is the dude in my first time taking mushroom story time where we was able to talk to each other without talking, telepathy type shit. That sounds so dumb. But, you know, the homie, I ain't never really tripped with bro before, so I was not really, like, not knowing what to expect, you know, but I was just hoping shit was going to be good, you know. Every time I trip with son, I'm able to mentor them through it, so I was having good hopes, high hopes, you know what I mean? Cheers, we smoking on that blue Jolly Rancher, guys. Cheers. Let me know what flavor y'all got in the comments below. But anyway, we was motherfucking breaking down the chocolate bar. I got it all into even 3 halves, so we all eat it up, you know what I'm saying? Shit, it didn't even taste bad. It was just like pure mushroom extract, like no little bits of it got stuck in our teeth. That's how you know it was good. So we're just chilling there, you know what I'm saying? And the homie, at the time, the homie I always hangs out with Camo, you know what I'm saying? So they see each other like all the time. So Camo's mainly just talking to me because we barely get to see each other, you know what I'm saying? Not like it's anything where we're just catching up, you know? So me and Camo are just chatting it up, catching up on the stuff we missed out on. He got AirPods. He busted out his AirPods and he's like, hey, brother, you know what I'm saying? Listen to me some music with me. So we put them in, we're listening to his playlist, just vibing, having a good time. And me and bro looking at each other just like, bro, this is finna be a good trip. Like, we can already tell, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know when you take mushrooms and you just start thinking of like the most like craziest thoughts, like that's how me and bro was feeling. We was about to have some good ass combos, like no lie. I don't know what happened in the time whenever me and bro put on the AirPods and started listening to music. We had left I alone too long in the room without talking to him. Next thing you know, me and Camo look at I, because like we're just like chatting up, laughing, and we look at him to like see if he agrees. Bro is gone. Like, I don't know what happened to I, but he's not there. No, like, he's there, but he's not him. Dude looks like a whole different person. And I'm like, I know I'm tripping right now, but I swear, even if I was sober, I swear his face changed, bro. Like, he was not himself. I'm not even lying to you. Like, I've taken so many psychedelics all the time, and like me and the homie, we never ever acted like that. But like bro looked like a tweaker. Like, he was doing like the hand movements, the jaw, like all that. And I know we did K, but K doesn't make your jaw do that. It looked like he did like a bunch of lines of yay of like the pure most Colombian Scarface El Chapo shit ever. Like, I've never seen anyone act like that, especially off of what would be mushrooms. You know, it looked like he's taken the most hardest extreme hardcore drug of his life before. I'm like, holy shit, is dude okay? Like, is dude gonna be the same after this? And like, at first, you know what I'm saying, it's making me and Camo like uncomfortable. Obviously, we're just like, we don't want to make him feel weird, so we're just trying not to pay attention to him, you know what I mean? Just try not to look at him. Maybe it'll just go by a little bit. I kid you not, bro. We got at my house like around, it was pretty late, like 11 or 12. He did not stop acting like that way, like tripping out, until like the sun came up. And this was in winter. It was like not till like 6 or 7. Like, you see what I did there, but nah, but like no joke, bro. For the whole entirety long of the 8-hour something trip, bro was just in his own world, like geeking, tripping out. Like, I was even getting mad. Like, I was telling this nigga, like, what is wrong with you, bro? Like, I was getting mad at Cameron even just because, like, I love them, bro. I was just in the wrong headspace, but it was fucking with my head. I was like, Cameron, bro, you brought this nigga to my house, like, get him. But, like, I was wrong for that, you know what I'm saying? I told them after I was sorry about that, but yeah, it just messed with my head for real. It definitely, like, even after that, me and Cameron talked about it, it fucked with our head for, like, days after that. Like, we didn't feel like ourselves. Like, it took a long time for it to go away. Like, it gave us PTSD. And like I told y'all, I was a SoundCloud rapper. I even made a song about it, bro. It was called PTSD music, bro. That shit is crazy. Like, that shit messed with my brain for real. I'm not gonna lie. And Camo, and we was trying to play 2K. We couldn't do it. He was just over there doing his thing. It was just tripping us out, bro. And then, like, he would just, I don't know what he was doing. He just looking all around. Shit was crazy. And then I just remember after the sun finally had came up, man, he's, like, back to normal. And, like, everything's quiet. And me and Cameron just looking at each other like, is he good now? Like, seeing, like, is the coast clear? Me and Cameron thought we was gonna take this to the grave. Like, we told each other we're never gonna tell no one about this. But, like, after 5 minutes went by in quietness, and me and Cameron's looking at each other, and then I tried to just play everything off like it was normal. We was like, bro, what happened to you, bro? We just had to let that off our chest, bro. It was so heavy. Like, we told him how we felt. Like, bro, you know, you was really, really messing with us bad. Like, I don't know what he was doing. I think he tried to say he was trying to trip us. So I'm like, bro, I know you wouldn't. There ain't no way, bro. But yeah, my Camo said he tried to talk to him about it after, and he never really wanted to talk about it, you know what I'm saying? Which I understand. Like, it's crazy, you know, everyone's different. Like, that's why I be telling y'all need to be safe out there, man. You never know what you're getting yourself into, man. It's definitely a crazy experience. After the sun was up, there was a pizza place down the street. We went and got pizza. It was a pretty quiet ride. We didn't say much the whole time. It was just, I'm pretty sure Cameron threw up after we ate the pizza. Bro went outside and yacked. Like, it was definitely a weird couple of weeks after that. But we got, you know what I'm saying, it went over. Shit went back to normal. But that was definitely, like, I would say my worst trip, you know, and it could have been worse. I'd be hearing people say where their trips, they've, like, forgot who they was. And I think that's what happened to bro. And I've had ego deaths before, like breakthrough trips, but I never quite, like, lost sense of reality, if that makes sense. I was able to, that's a whole nother story I'll have to explain whenever I had crazy breakthrough experiences. That's a story coming up for another day. But anyway, yeah. I think that's what was happening with him, but he just didn't know quite how to handle it yet. Because like I said, it was probably like his first time taking mushrooms, you know, so you got to give him that. But it was definitely a crazy experience, man. Listen, if y'all got the yard, man, hit it with me. I got the GMO right here, man. Let's go. I would do a blinker, but I did like 2 blinkers in the video that I thought was gonna work, and the file got corrupted when I was editing CapCut. So I'm low-key cool off the blinkers for now. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, man, that was my worst trip. I figured I'd make a story about, you know, y'all can thank Camo for this story too, because he's the one who told me to make it. And you know what I'm saying? I was like, bet I got you, brother. But if y'all like the video, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button and hit the like button. I really appreciate it, man. I love y'all so much. Y'all been blowing up this channel, man. I appreciate it. I've just been doing it for fun. I'm not gonna give up though. I'm gonna keep on going. And for everyone that's in this story, I love y'all, man. I was just trying to tell everyone about my experience, about how me and Cameron felt. No hate to anyone in this story, you know what I'm saying? I do. That's my brother. But yeah, man, I got more stories like this coming soon. Make sure y'all hit that bell. Peace out, man. Love y'all. Bye-bye.